Sorry, girl. I got stuck in traffic. Will you still be my Valentines even though I'm a little late? And I brought you some chocolates as well. I hope it's okay. I'm sorry. I just woke up and thought, oh, so nice to sleep. And then I thought, wasn't I supposed to do something today? So I was a bit busy. So, yeah. I make good ideas when I'm awake. That's really bad when I'm asleep. I know I'm late for my date, and I'm trying to look fancy because I'm on a date. But on 2.5 hours sleep, it's a little hard. Yes, I think it's Valentine's Day. I wouldn't invite you to Valentine's and not make something out of it. It's uh, it's my first Valentine's, so give me some. I don't do that. I haven't tried it before. T-Rex, you just want me alone. That's a problem. Well, that's a problem for me. It's a booty call. For you, it's a date. Yeah, of course. I have to dress up for all you fine ladies. Birdman, I'm not that late. Thank you, sir, for being a member for 3 months. So I should have had a tie on, but it's an informal date. It's our first. Well, I'll try to take over his uh, obligations then. I am Dave. There is no quitting in Valentine's Day. Hey, look who's here. Talking about looking like a model. Hey, Wendy. No, don't. Iris, be nice. It's Valentine. There's nothing better than wearing the Penelope. I also just woke, so I was a bit late. Oh, Haley Wolf, so nice of you to bring me flowers. This is very progressive. But what do you do on a Valentine? I never been on a as a virgin. I never been on a date. But what's specific about Valentines? Should we have a? Do you just sit around and eat chocolate? But thank you so much, Haley. Or what do you do? Um, well, yeah. Maybe I was actually thinking maybe you should set up 2 alarms, and I thought, no, 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 it's 3 hours. I'll be fine. And then I woke up to a few missed messages on my phone. Danielle, at 20 degrees Celsius, I'll promise you I won't be wearing a jacket when we're going on our date. Your family went to the Bob Marley movie. I'm going on a date with you. You did dishes and snobbles. No, that's just so romantic. It's something talked about earlier. I can see what's in these packages. I think it's merch. Then at least I did something useful. getting up at this hour. And I have planned so many things I wanted to do, but as we say in Denmark, all plans fall apart when you meet the enemy. Not that you ladies are the enemy, but I should try that sleep thing. At least I have a massage tomorrow. Oh, it's my little flower power hour cup. Now available in Spring Store. It's me little baker. I don't know why he's Irish. And Pixie. Pixie with a Pixie with a with an Australian $3. Happy Valentines to you as well. Show us the pins, please, to all the chat. The pins on my jacket. Uh, this is my because I used to be in the Navy, so it's our emblem from my uh, Marine Veterans Club. It's the Royal Crown because we venerate the Royal House, uh, and then you have the anchor um, for being sailors, and you have the Danish flag because we protect Denmark, and M is just because Marine. And the other one is this will be hard to see, I think. I can't really see it, but it says veteran, and then there's the NATO emblem in it because I'm a veteran from a NATO deployment. Where did I used to have that? Why can't I find the hole? That's a good Valentine's Day when you can't find the hole. So, so those are the pens. It's from my Marine Veterans Cup, and another one is a pen every NATO soldier can have, as long as they have served one deployment at least. It's because I use this jacket in official business also. But thank you, Iris. And I didn't really have time to take off the pens. The problem is I'm the only one who can sleep when trial starts. After me lucky charms. Oh, you're too kind. I will split it to tab, but we need to make it cheap. Well, as I always say, I'm not cheap. I'm free. So I don't know how we'll figure it out, but call me, girl. No, but I never understood what's so special about this day. Do the flowers are they a little more red, or the chocolate a little sweeter? Is it just another way that companies? Thank you so much, Cindy Lou Woohoot. Another way companies take money from you. A bouquet of flowers yesterday and bouquet of flowers today. What's the difference? Danish McDeepian. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I clean up nicely, the ladies say. It's probably my 2 hours of sleep that the synapses are not firing that fast so far. You're always too kind. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Erin Olivia. When the hearts come down, all the notes go up. But thank you so much. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Dave. Hope you're doing something good. Um, Tattoo sneaking out. Well, yeah, I can't really hide it. But the rest of them is covered up now. Uh, Jude, well, I am your Valentine today. And you're mine. That's who did say what? I said something again, I don't know. Oh, look, Dave told his wife, but I love you each day, so you don't need anything on Valentine's Day because he didn't want to spend the money. Does my hair stay like this when you sleep? No, I ran a I brushed through it because 10 minutes ago I looked kind of like this. I look like Dave when he takes off his cap. Now I ruined it. Yeah, I spent a few years in the Navy, the Army, and deployed. So I've been around, as they say in Swedish. It's just a Hallmark holiday. Exactly, Jamie. Oh, so I got out of bed at 3 a.m. for nothing. I should just go back. Told your husband you don't need flowers. He got them anyway, but he got two heart balloons for the girls, which did. That's a good husband. We should be appreciative. Well, of course we should. You said I can't find a hole. I couldn't. Oh, so Schoenberg and his deranged mind put that as something sexual. Schoenberg, grow up. It was I had a problem finding the hole. Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy. You bought pizza for everyone on Valentine's. That's how I celebrated. No cooking. Well, that's a nice way too. Well, Irish, I don't have that much hair, so it's very easy. Oh, what day is it? No, it's tomorrow. I'm having my haircut. Mighty Spork. Good morning. Well, good night. You need to turn off the stream. My wife is focusing on bacon, not me. Well, you didn't bring her anything. I brought her flowers and chocolate because I'm that kind of boyfriend. T Rex, not only happy Valentine's Day, but also happy Ash Wednesday to all your Catholic brothers and sisters and out there. Well, I don't, again, we're we're Reformed Lutherans, so I don't know what Ash Wednesday is. I know some people put some ash on the forehead. Is that today? Is it today you begin oh, I should look into more religious history. I don't know enough. I'm sorry. I come off as a person who doesn't know anything. Exactly, and he's also the patron saint of um, oh, what's it called? Pilgrims. Oh, this is how any Valentine's Day should end. A kid who's getting sick. Toilet Carissa. Haven't seen you in a million years. Happy V Day. Well, we have ours are called the Danish People Church. We probably do it a little bit different. It's the fast that says starts today. I knew something either started or ended today. Food Fairy, happy V Day to you as well. Lent begins. Yeah. Then you have to give up something for 40 days. If yeah, happy beheading. Yeah, because one of the many Saint Valentines was beheaded, is the myth. Because he married Roman soldiers or and the Valentine's note is because he wrote his jailer's daughter a goodbye note and signed it, "Your Valentine." That became but it was in 200 and was in 285. It was around the time of Emperor Aurelian. So I'm not sure that's correct. It might be made up for the movies. Jamie remembering where ashes to ashes. Yeah, I know. That's why we got into a 30-year war and beat them. So we didn't have to pay for it. Now we just pay taxes. It's the same thing. Talking about taxes. Hey, Valhalla. Yes, the pilgrims. I'm so far behind. Here is your tea for your forehead. Is that the ash thing? Well, thank you, Dave. I'm not. It ends at Easter. Happy V-Day. Yeah, McKinsey should instead of maybe she should try liberalism, not liberalism, conservatism and meat for Lent. Easter is when he begins. Actually, Easter Sunday this year is no, that's not Easter Sunday. The week after Easter Sunday is when we turn the clocks again because of springtime. Past your bedtime. You and me both. But thank you so much, Golden Girl. Thank you for stopping by, even though I burned all of you and actually didn't really do my part of the business. You Americans really should get on the Danish time schedule. That'll make my life so much easier. But thank you so much, Golden Girl. No, I'm just kidding. I like getting up in the middle of the night. Hey, Boston 617. I don't know why I do those accents. Brandon, and I brought you flowers. Dum, 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 dum. Did you know a human head weighs 5 pounds? It's from the same movie. Thank you, Brandon. You need to bring us flowers and chocolates more. Look at all the super chats. Yeah, but again, I should be giving you something. You should be giving me anything. This is uh this is my first Valentine, so I should be doing something for you. Baker is the patron saint of religious confusion. Well, in Denmark we're not that religious, so I just know what I heard a little bit. You wrote I do all the accents on the date. Hmm. Zach paid a super chat yesterday saying I couldn't do more accents. I would, but Zach ruined it. Just talk to Zach. But no, I actually I had set up a. I would have made a little painting and everything, and then I found out that sleep was really really nice. So I didn't get to do that. Andale, andale, your Spanish accent, pretty please. That's a real Mexican, and uh, then there's andale, andale. I'm from East Los, carnal. Sangre por sangre. Iris, don't make me do this when I haven't slept. I come off as a racist. It's not. It's not. She made me do it, and she paid me, so it's kind of like an acting job. So it can't. It can't be racist. I don't know. I shouldn't do stuff like this. Hey, mija, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, my voice is shut to. Normally, I had been up a few hours before I start talking so much, so I need to get up. But orale, she got it. Hey, mija. Hey, Jung, my little muffins up. How are you this morning? Well, we try to lighten the mood sometimes because that's the crappy job of being a a trial streamer. Is you spend a lot of time doing stuff that's really, really not that fun. Where you're just watching a lot of bad people who has been charged with a lot of bad things. So that's why I thought, well, let's try to make it a little bit fun tonight. And then I got up late. And I didn't even get high, as the song says. Good evening, genitals. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Kihira is. Why do I have a thing in my head that there's like three different Mexican accents? You have the one from Blood In, Blood Out, that Cholo accent, and then you have the cartoony thing you learned from uh, Clint Eastwood movies. The "Ándale, ándale, hey, cómo estás?" And then I want to say there's like one that's really yappy like a Chihuahua. I can't do it, but in my head, there's beep, 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 something really, really high pitched and really fast. Is or am I just racist again? Your son is coming to Copenhagen and Hillerød on business next week for 3 weeks. You should meet up for beer. I'm actually near Hillerød. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I I I might know. No, Hillerød. I have only been out drinking in Hillerød once, but I might know a few watering holes in Copenhagen. I don't know what he's into. I could take him to a football game, a real football game, not the Taylor Swift kind. But thank you so much, Cindy. But I'm at a birthday in a couple of weeks near near there. Baila, baila como lo pinguino. I'm probably saying stuff I shouldn't say. Definitely no, because if it's with love, you can't be racist. Well, thank you. I have an American accent in Spanish. Well, I don't know because Denmark, we don't have Valentine's Day, so I don't know anything about what you do, and you teach me how to do Valentine's Day. Um, I don't know. And Jamie notice only tres Stardelias. I don't even know what you would. Would you just bake something with a lot of chocolate and make it heart shaped? Because let's be honest, it's a ladies' special day, and ladies like chocolates. I don't know much, but I know that the lady folks like their chocolate. I don't know much about love. So I would bake. What would I bake? Maybe some really some like chocolate lava cake, or some really moist muffins with big chunks of chocolate in it, and then maybe some hard sprinkles on top, or and then you could eat it together in bed to get your energy back. If you catch my drift. So I'd say chocolate muffins. Concha sucia Dios mío. Ham. Don't read that sentence me then. The next sentence. Was there ever any result on that Mayan Guatemalan kids trial? Oh yeah, the guy who was arrested, or was charged with murder because of a heart attack. I don't know. Well, Aquariuses don't make friends that easy because we live in our head. Red velvet cake, yeah, that could be a thing. Chocolate covered strawberries. I made that for a first date once. It went over like a leaded glove. Cards is a big deal if I remember it right. Well, thank you. In Korea, girls make chocolate for the guys for Valentine's Day, and March 14th is White Day, so men gives girl presents. We have a Which day is it? We have a day, or used to have a day, which was the only one where women could propose to men. I believe it was in February or something. We had an old tradition that women could propose on that day, or else it was our job. What did I say, Brandon, that I shouldn't have said? Mm. There's a finding by the defense asking to dismiss case, and prosecutor filed reply that it was insufficient because it wasn't done correctly. Legal advices did stream on it. Okay. I'm not saying it again if it's bad. In school, you would decorate shoe boxes with a slot on the top and deliver each other in Valentine. I've seen that Simpsons episode. I choose you, and there's a picture of a train. That's when Ralph falls in love with Lisa. I know, ladies. We're tweeting the channel hooked on phonics style. Oh, just like a airplane where they speak jive. Is it only on school day? Oh, so it's only on every 4 year on leap day you can ladies can propose. Valentine's is celebrated best with lots of chocolate, over 5 million thick plastic sheetings. Over 5 mil thick. I got that now. You prefer February 15th. What do you do there? I'm I'm not sure, Brandon. I know you get some. Yeah. Hmm. You get some blows in on us when we don't expect it. And I don't even drink sidecars. Yeah, it was amazing. I choose you. My kitten's name is Mittens. Its its breath smell like cat food. And don't pull Brandon, next time, write the next thing I'm writing would get your challenge needed. Please don't pull it up. Yeah, Jamie, you can get a link if you want to come on and show us corny Valentines. Ah, heart shake steak for V-Day. I would eat that. 15th discount candy and flowers. Yeah, that's a good one. Quitter. I was in bed 40 minutes ago and I'm here now. Where are you, Jamie? You have low stamina. I would want, if anyone is out and about tomorrow, you should get some of those Reese's hearts, just so I have something content, because those they I wouldn't say they were amazing, but I really wanted to see if they was that bad in real life because they didn't look anywhere near good. Phrasing again. I'm Maybe something is getting lost in translation, or I'm just a little bit tired because I'm not sure what it is I'm saying that's so bad. I'm pretty sure I'm keeping it above board and very, very PG tonight. Jamie the underachiever. Talk. Well, Hella, who are you to calling an underachiever? You're like Dave. You only stream once a month. Even in my age, I can do it more than once a month. Think about it. And Dave with a $10 super chat of a it's a little chicken giving us his heart. Oh, Dave, you took our channel away, but gave us your heart. Thank you so much, Dave. And now I lost my pen. Auditory CPR. Yeah, she should come on and keep me awake. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, once a month isn't enough. Get on with it, Valhalla. Well, I just woke up, so I should sleep less, is what you're saying. If I'm looking good when I'm this underslept, I should stop sleeping at all. Well, I can still send you a link, Jamie. Oh, I didn't put on deodorant just to stream for about an hour and then go back to bed. I just, again, it's a top-down game. Yeah, you were on Camelcast, but did you have Cody on with you? No. So you're only a swing by streamer. You should give the ladies what they want. A little goat man. Because in the Greek mythology, Pan, who was the god of was he the god of love? No, I think he just was the god of no, that was Roman law. Yeah, he was the god uh, of attraction and falling in love, I believe. And he was a satire, and that's half of a goat. So Valhalla, he's our little Pan. I don't know why I say stuff like I do when I'm tired. Am I wearing pants? This is YouTube. Pants are against the TOS. Oh, don't answer that. As I said earlier, Me and Donald Duck has a few things in common. We both were in the Navy, and we're never wearing pants or socks. So your time, what time you have to start streaming tomorrow? Um, I have to start streaming in 11 hours, so that'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll have to be at my massage parlor, not that kind, in, in 5 hours. And I need to get some sleep also. My schedule is a little bit uh, packed. Yeah, it's today for me. It's 4 a.m. right now in my time. Pan, there's some Panera bread, but I think in Latin was it panem that was bread because you said panem et Cesane. That's bread and circus. Donald Ducking, exactly. Jackpot Springs, get to bed, brother. I'm going there soon too. Not in your bed, but you can think of me while you're there. Hey, Rossman Ralph, we were just talking about you. I choose you. Yeah, Jamie. See, Jamie wants a link. I'm sending Jamie a link. Of course, I don't have socks on. I'm not leaving the house, so I'm not putting on socks. It's it's against my beliefs. Oh, and Jamie sent me a follow up text if I was sleeping. I was sleeping, Jamie. Why did Donald Duck wear a shirt with no pants, but getting out of the shower, he puts a towel around his waist? Because, Sean Bird, should we tell the ladies that sometimes that warm water really does something for you? So he's just trying to keep it PG. Why do you think I'm sitting down every time I pin the board? Because pants are not an option on this channel. Pan is spread in Spanish. Well, he's also so a god. Almost Jocko time. Get after it. Again, something I don't understand. Pants are prison. You're enjoying chat. Okay. Well, if you don't want to be my Valentine's Day, it's okay. I love you. You don't have to love me. Thank you so much, Schissmeister. Not Shitmeister. Schissmeister. How you doing? Why did you? I once say American chocolate tastes like feces. Well, Richard, it's because one of the components in American chocolates hits the same receptors in the mouth as it's the same with truffles. They also have they hit the same. So it has kind of a fecal. I don't make the rules. I'm not a biologist or foodologist, but it hits the same notes, and that's why we Europeans don't like American chocolate because we uh, we're not used to it being that sweet, and especially the Hershey's chocolate is the one who has that. It has just a weird taste. Um and I like some of the Hershey's. I like the milk and cookies or whatever it's called, but some of the chocolate has a little. Uh, it's just it hits the same notes in the mouth like I don't make the rules, so I'm sorry. Valentine's Day isn't complete without garlic. Good boy. Yeah, Jamie always makes me sad. The problem is the second I turn off the stream, she will still beat me for not doing it good enough. Cadbury mini eggs are the best. I'm not even that. I bought a box of chocolate as a gimmick, and I don't really eat chocolates. So, well, I'll probably my kids will stop by at some point. Waxy and grainy. The type of sugar is different. Yeah, there's more sugar in it as well. It's not because it tastes like, but it just have this. It hits the same. Is it flavor receptors or something? As but it's the same. You have that umami flavor that you can't describe, and that's also Parmesan cheese and stuff like that. It has the same weird where it hits those places in the mouth. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how I know it. No, but if you're going to San Francisco, you might have a little. If it's a dry day, you might be get a little one on your tongue. Exactly. Hershey smells a little weird too. Captain said, "I agree. It's your chocolate is just too sweet. Yeah, but then maybe it's just the Hershey's that has that that fecal thing. It's not because it tastes like S. It's it's biology. I don't listen to me ever. I say stupid stuff. Mimsy with a super sticker of a big heart. Oh, Mimsy, you are the bestest. Thank you so much, Mim. Jamie got a bigger pillowcase and 12 pack of soap bars for V-Day. Yeah, and she used all of them at once. Your chocolate is so much better. Do you have what's Swedish chocolate? I know you have Bieler, but what candy do no Marabou? Yeah, Marabou is Swedish, maybe. You saw it here, people. That's a threat. Don't worry about it, Sea Swept. It's just in San Francisco on a dry day. I don't know what feces taste like. I'm just saying the same Parmesan has the same aroma to it. I don't know. Ask the guy who wrote the book where I read it in. I don't go around tasting stuff. I don't hardly even like Parmesan cheese. I like it on pasta, but fresh. So I don't know why just for, I know this is a weird first date. Let's stop talking about feces. It becomes weird at some point talking about feces. Well, it's because I do it with a lot of confidence. It was vanilla soap. My entire house stinks like. Nope, it's a good Christian channel. You can't say a cheap brothel. Come on, guys, move on from the poo talk. You used to work in one of those chocolate companies, and the European chocolates taste better than the U.S. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The same. If you take the same, because Americans need it very sweet, and I would say most of the candy I've tried from the U.S. it's also very tasteless. There's not that much flavor to it. So if I was flexible enough, I would do it. No, I didn't bring it up. Someone asked me why I talked about it. We're not going into the cheese, but Rossman has it correct. Blue cheese, all of those nasty moldy cheeses. Ugh. I know that problem. I don't. Richard S. brought it up. I didn't bring it up. Talk about licorice. Licorice is a big thing in Scandinavia. We really like it. Sweden has something called jo- junglevål. In Denmark, we call it junglehyl. It's a jungle screams. It's the most salty licorice you can get. What's your favorite song artist? Good question for a date. Don't date that much. Um, In the Ghetto, Kentucky Rain, or yeah, one of those two by Elvis. What's your favorite artist? You should have sent Dave a gift of brick of vanilla. Yeah. Do we get a well? Let's see how this one lands. It's a little bit awkward. The most of the time we've been spending talking about poo. Cindy, you follow up. Do we get a second date with licorice help with your bowel movements? Licorice is I don't know what's wrong with you Americans. Licorice is absolutely the greatest stuff you can have. Yeah, look, Panilla, Junglevrål. It's do licorice come salty? Panilla, how would you describe how much salt is on Junglevrål? It's kind of like eating a dish full of salt and a little bit of licorice. Thank you, Sean Bird. But sweet, those jungle screams are they're so salty. I'll eat a few of them, but I can't eat a full pack of them. You love licorice, yes. You could be a Scandinavian. Talking about being a Scandinavian, Jessica isn't. Hey Jess, how are you doing? How do what? Licorice and cheese is absolute. They're nowhere near the same thing. And I don't hate cheese. I hate cheese in baked goods. I hate all these moldy cheeses. In Denmark, we smoke a cheese. That's not good either. I'm fine with a cheeseburger. That's fine by me. Or a good piece of rye bread with a not too strong cheese on it and then a lot of mustard. I'll do that any Sunday. Oh, more merch. My little cream pie. And sadly, the text should have been a little bit bigger. Cream pie, the sweetest finale. The text is a little too hard to read, but well, how is it? I don't know. Is it too hard to read? Should I try and fix that? Yeah, it looks a little. It should have been bigger, maybe. But isn't she cutie poo? Well, I'll go in and take it off my spring store and try to do it a little bit bigger. But I think my little Miss Cream Pie is sweet. It's samples on my from my merch store. Do I ever made apple pie with a melted piece of sharp? Uh, Well, I'm gonna cancel my tickets to America if apple pie and cheese. Why? Why? Oh, why would you ever do that? But Why? It, oh. I love you people. It's not like that, but why would you do that? I I I just don't get it. It's delicious. So is licorice. Oh, that's gross. I don't know why you have an Irish accent when I'm saying stuff. Um, but no, it's that's no. Some of you people have a cheese problem. Don't knock it. Not a first choice, but it's okay. Have you heard of vanilla ice cream? A nice scoop of vanilla ice cream with your apple pie. Try it. It will rock your boat if you think cheddar is a good thing to put on cake. Yeah, thank you, Pam. I agree. Jam on grilled cheese sandwich aren't bad either. Saw it on food show and tried it. Not bad. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, you could. It's okay, but still, I would rather have vanilla ice cream. That's what I would be going for. Bring some real licorice. I I bet you I would be arrested in the airport if I brought some real licorice over there because they couldn't handle that. I remember when I was in the state back in the 90s. My sister really wanted some licorice chewing gum because you can't get that in the US, and everyone thought it tasted absolutely horrid because it's so strong. You just have to chew for like 10 minutes, then the taste goes away. You have a cheese problem, but definitely not an apple pie problem. Hot apple pie with a bus. Jamie, these are your people, the Boston people. Clearly, dating divorce for your bed. Well, you don't need dating skill if you are married. Brandon, yeah, that's what. Oh, Jamie would go for that. You might be part Irish with all the love you have for Boston, and you even eat the same foods as they do. Isn't yeah? It's heavy Irish in Boston. Yeah, Fighting Irish isn't that the Boston Celtics? No, that's is it Notre Dame? Sometimes I should think before I open my mouth and start speaking. My inner monologue isn't that interesting. Likely born in England in the 17th century, but I don't know if some people caught on, but America made a little kerfuffle to get away from England in the 1776, I believe, was the year that you said, "Nah, here in Boston, we don't like you Brits. So why keep one of the worst things, apple pie and cheddar cheese? Wouldn't you just get away from the English? Get away from all that bad?" And again, getting something from the British, a nation known for absolutely no culinary things. Fish and chips, it's just fish and French fries. Yeah, but you got mushy peas. Yeah, that's nasty. Well, I kind of like mushy peas and tartar sauce, but it's not like it's high culinary fashion to make a deep fried fish and some deep fried potato sticks and a little bit of mushy peas. So British culinary. I know Gordon Ramsay is British, but still. Hmm. Maple syrup on breakfast. I don't like maple syrup. Kimchi is good on cheese pizza. I don't know what kimchi is. Yeah, that's some. Isn't that some cabbage? What would you fight for? I would fight for my right to party. The ch- the the peanut butter. I never had a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yorkshire pudding. I don't think I tried it. Hot honey, bacon, and cheese peas. Spicy fermented cabbage. That's three words that none of them really makes me go, I want that on my pizza. And wouldn't it be soggy if it's fermented cabbage on a pizza? That doesn't sound that nice. But who am I to knock every other? It's just because we Danes are known for our high culinary exploits. We have pickled herring and pickled herring in curry sauce. Well, I can't. I can't. My laptop doesn't work, so I can't do that. I'm sorry. You woke up late to stream and you don't wanna go. Good evening, Mr. MG. Ever had a peanut butter? I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. Yorkshire pudding is nice. Cream cheese. Okay. Nope. I gone for 27 years with this palette, and I am fine. I don't need. Well, it's Valentine's Day. Apfelpfannkuchen, but with more sugar, apples. No, Yorkshire pudding isn't that's with meat in it, right? I think isn't that the meat pies? You're going to teach me how to make Lamingtons chocolate and coconut squares of sponge cake. That'll be okay. No, MG. I don't like it, and I knew that I said when I said it that I shouldn't have said it. I am the youngest 27-year-old of all the 27-year-old because I eat like a 5-year-old. So no, but I love that people are. You should really try it. Well, if I don't like it, why should I try it? I know I like a steak, and I know I like some gravy, and I know I like pizza. I don't need to try escargot or mussels. Well, I had mussels. I don't like it. It's a little salty. But why should I be forced to eat something I know I don't like? You just ate a Hershey's Kiss. Definitely an. Is it one of those new ones, the pink ones we showed on a Snap Day? Gravy and Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. No, they're just empty puffed up shells served alongside meat. Oh, so it's like a vol au vent? How do I like my steak? The right way. Medium rare. I'm only 27 years old. Again. You want to try escargot? It's snails. You can just go out in your garden and pick up a snail and try it. Escargot is like eating buttered mushrooms. Øllebrød. I haven't had that in a million years. Øllebrød is rye bread that you soak in water and then you make it into a porridge with beer. It's great. And when you're a kid, you get to drink the rest of the beer. So it was great. I do have muscles and muscles. Escargot tastes like swamp smell. Yeah, the worst part of waking up at this hour is it's too early for breakfast because it's a weird hour and it's too late, but you really want to eat something. I should try to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger. But Jamie, what's the diff? Why should it be puss snails from a snail farm? It's the same. Well, it's 27. The rest is debatable. Well, most do you call them puff pastry? We call them butterdej, but most puff pastry doesn't really taste like anything. It's more for show. One day I'm coming to visit to have a beer and enjoy viewing your Lego collection. It's now on the bucket list. Well, then I have to grow my Lego collection isn't that impressive, but I know a good place to have a beer too. Do you like Irish music sung by a guy who really doesn't sound Irish and really doesn't play the guitar that well? I have the perfect spot for us. I don't think we have to like those food services that brings out I don't think McDonald's delivers in Denmark yet. Escargot is like buttered mushrooms, angel of death mushrooms. Yeah, vinbærsnegle. We have those too. Do people in Denmark drink warm beer or cold? We drink every beer we can get our hands on, but we prefer them chilled. I don't like it when it's too cold because you can't drink them as fast. As you see, sometimes when I have a beer with Brandon, when the show ends, I just chuck a beer because I'm only having one, so let it work faster. But I like it not well when I'm out drinking. I'll they'll serve cold beer, but I like mine at around not all the way down at fridge temperature, but not warm beer. It's just because it's easier to drink. Hey, Erin Hack. Mhm. Well, I try. I did it just for you, girl. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know why I start singing that song. I am very tired. No, my entire Lego collection is where what you see behind me. When I built the X-wing with Dave, that was the first time I built Lego since the well, my kids had some of that girly Lego, the Lego Friends. Other than that, I haven't built Lego since the 80s, 2070, late 90s, late 90s. In the UK, it's room temperature. Yeah, and I don't like that. In the Navy, we had a ritual when we got baptized as sailors that we had to chug a beer that had been standing in warm water all day. That wasn't that fun because it makes you, yeah, soldiers, we're weird. No, we don't do that. And we have considerably smaller portions than you have in the US. I think it'll be seen kind of rude as you if you ask for a doggy bag in Denmark because you eat what you're served or you just let it go. What would my last meal be? Hopefully a surprise. I would never. I don't think. No, that's a weird thing. You could even ask me what my favorite dish is, but I don't want to tell you because then I know if you serve me that I should sleep with one eye open. You know, I have to do it as a little. So Dave is a little girl. Hmm. You don't have to be eat beyond full because it's smaller portions. It's perfectly made up, but we no, we don't. And actually, tipping people back in the day, it used to be seen as kind of weird and not rude, but still, no one expects having a tip. But when you start doing it now, people are happy, but it's still people don't get. I think most European people doesn't get the American tipping culture, and because I think it's because we pay so dang much in taxes that we just expect everything to be paid for. We had to go pick up a toy. I picked Lego and build an Apache helicopter. Well, that's a reason to keep the job if you build an Apache helicopter. That's a cool thing. Well, if you go to parts of Denmark and go into what we call a grill bar, is that's where you get like the best fries and burgers because it's made by a 12-year-old who doesn't know how to wash their fingers. So it tastes different. Over there, you'll get meals so big it could feed a family because it's mostly for truckers. Big Papi Davy Ortiz. That's a baseball thing. You paid. We don't have minimum wages in Denmark, but I think on average, yeah, you probably get like 18 bucks an hour or something in if you work in a restaurant, roughly that. And before people say, "Oh, that's amazing," yeah, and then you pay 40% of that back to the state. Miss Fish and chips in England wrapped in newspaper print. I had a restaurant in my town who had a British owner. He made fish and chips, but that closed. It's the man giving it to you one last time before you leave. That could be fun. Good night, M. Young. See you later. 2.15 an hour. Well, Denmark is a wonderful, wonderful country. Just don't come in the wintertime, and our winters last till when would I start? If I would invite anyone over, I would say come in the beginning of May. June tend to get wet. July normally pretty good. August is an awesome time to come here. Also, August, September, or May are the if you don't want to do the beach thing, and if you want to do the beach thing, July, August is when I would come here. May and June, yeah, they're pretty good because it's drier. But June have been very wet the last couple of. No, that's July. That's been very wet the last couple of years. Yeah, May and June. That's the best times to come here. And if you're going to come for uh, to go to the beach and stuff like that, I would either come in August or late June. Don't come in July because every Dane is on their summer holiday there, and it gets crowded. So I would do it in those 3 months. But September is really beautiful if you like those long nights where you can sit out. You make a small bonfire. and you just sit out drinking a coffee, drinking a beer, drinking something, and talk till this the light disappears. It gets real dark around 11 or something, but still, until then, you get some really amazing skies at that time of year because of the, I don't know, I'm not a meteorologist, but that's the time of year I like to sit out and read at night and just sit out, have your coffee, play a little music, read a book, have friends over. That's the perfect time of year because it's not as hot as in July, but August is September is nice nights to sit out. Well, all of mine are named Cherry. I'm still wondering if I should get a tattoo of a cherry pie dancing. It could be fun. If you're gonna tour history, come then I will come July or September because it won't be too hot to be in museums. And what kind of history? Just history, or some specific maritime history? Go to Helsingør. They have a great maritime museum. If you want Second World War, go to. We just had a new bunker museum from the German bunker system that started in Denmark and went all the way down to the coast of Spain. And they actually had, I think they had like a blimp museum from the First World War open too. But I can give you some pointers. Long nights get thee. No, we don't get the fall callers that early. Yeah, Kronborg. Mm, yeah, but if you go to Kronborg and right next to it is that maritime history museum. If you like the countryside, go watch Fedorowski. He's just a YouTuber who drives around doing all kinds of uh, nature videos. Sometimes it's he talks to someone. Sometimes they're just out looking at a place to go fish. But it's always summer. He lives in a place in Norway where they have the beautiful nature that we can't get in Denmark. It's very rough, it's very wild, but it's beautiful. It's I think it's a land of where when you see the nature in Norway, you kind of get to believing all the old North myths about gods and giants fighting in the wild. It's really beautiful. All history, though, I tend to learn in preference to older than two. Well, 200 years isn't history. That's just recent past. Well, there's a lot. Roskilde have the Viking ship museum. That's pretty good. You can they have a Panzer if you like military stuff. Not that far from it, but uh, my island we have H. Christian Andersen's house. We have a lot of castles. You can visit most of them. Uh, right near me is one called Eskov. It's renowned for it has a very big it's have a big park you can go around and watch and then it has different collections from uh, they have a fireman museum. They have cars. There's a lot of stuff, but no, castles would probably, if you want to see castles, probably my island or Sjælland. But Viking stuff is Sjælland. But the National Museum is in Copenhagen. But if I could recommend anyone anything if they're coming to Denmark, is try to get out of Copenhagen because everyone goes to Copenhagen. And Copenhagen, yeah, you can see stuff there, and you can go eat fancy stuff, but you don't have to go that far away from Copenhagen to see real Denmark. And again, it's not a problem. Everyone speaks English. Everyone is kind of friendly. We will laugh at you afterwards and say, "Do you trust the Amerikaner?" But still, um, Go outside of Copenhagen. Copenhagen's boring. I lived there for 2 years. Worst time of my life. How hot are my summers in Fahrenheit, please? Well, I need Mass for this. He knows that. In Denmark, 3 days of above 77 degrees Fahrenheit will be considered a heat wave, if that says anything. Uh, but I would think normal weather is it's in the 70s in Denmark. For a good summer day is that would be considered in the mid 70s would be a wonderful summer day where you have to go to the beach. If you get in the 80s, we die, we melt. Fitz last video had have a mermaid. Oh, yeah, his channel is really awesome, and really try to pimp it out because it's such a great channel. But sadly, he hasn't got that many viewers, and then YouTube doesn't recommend. It's kind of like in Denmark we would call it the sausage of death. Don't ask me why. We are weird people. So if you not enough people watches it, it don't recommend it, and still it don't show you in your feed, and it's like they don't want to promote new things. Everyone lives in castles in Europe. No, castles are too expensive to live in. Yeah, go look at Fedorowski's. It's great. I have a buddy who works for the firefighter museum. Maybe he can get you a special tour. Never go over the bridge to Sweden. I don't know if anyone saw Lion King. It was a movie that just came out when I was born. Remember, 27 years old. Mufasa says the most important things to little Simba when they're sitting on that grassy knoll. He says, "Look over there, Simba. Do you see the parts the sun doesn't touch? Never go to Sweden." That's in the Danish translation. The part where the sun didn't touch was Sweden. Yeah, leave the tourist traps. Go explore. And if you ever get the chance, now you're a history buff, go to Rome. It's I know it's a big tourist trap, but it's an amazing if you like to explore. There's nothing better. I'm going to Rome in September. That's the best day I have is just starting in the morning. Get get a nice good breakfast in, and then you walk out to the Colosseum, walk through Forum Romanum, go to the Palatine hills, then you walk up and walk all the way up through to to this St. Peter's Cathedral, and you do that in a day. You see so much important stuff for American history, not American, European history in one day, and you can do all of it. You can see the Spanish Steps. You can see Fontana di Trevi. You can see everything in one day. That's why I love going to Rome. And then you go out, have some amazing food in the evening, hang out with friends, try and not be robbed by some of the street peddlers, but still, that's like that in every great city. Is this a Baker Simpcast or can mention? I don't discriminate. You can simp for me too, Libby. You're more than welcome. Past summer, 115. I would die in 115 degrees. I went to my sister and they had 100 degrees when I stepped out of the airplane. I had to go down and take care of my nephew. It felt like I walked into a wall. It was so bad. I didn't sleep the first night because it was so hot. I just couldn't exist. Happy Valentines. Thank you so much, Jackie Kennedy. So, no, I don't know. Hey, James. Good evening. Have him who on? What did I miss? Who should I have? I'm gonna end soon, so I don't have anyone. Eddie Izzey told me on a DVD that everyone in Europe lives in castles. Was he lying? No, no, no. Eddie Izzard would never lie. Well, he believes he's a girl, but um, no, he's truthful. We absolutely all lives in. Actually, I live in the part in Europe who has most castles per square kilometer, but still, uh, the castle closest to me just went bankrupt a couple of years ago. That was owned by a lady who was um, she used to be married to the grandson of the guy who wrote the James Bond novels. But she was an airhead. She was a reality star, but they had to sell the castle. Now her sister inherited. It's because it was their father ran it in. Yeah, the son that's sweet. Yeah, the sweets are. Yeah, Hearst Castle in California has some pretty cool fire engines. That's that weird media mogul, right? That built a castle and it went kind of loco or something. I know the name. MG Law is not streaming. Why? Get it up there. Clock. I'm speaking Danish now because I'm tired. It's almost 5 o'clock. You have to stream. I have to get to bed. Well, thank you, Angela Brewer. I hope I look good when I'm naked too. I shouldn't say stuff like this. Uh, I go every 4 or 5 years because my sister got married in Rome, so we go down there to celebrate. And this year, I think it'd be her. Will it be her 12th year? I can't even remember how long ago it was. You want to find some place to live where it's around 80 year round. Yeah, but they will have snakes. It's not worth it. Fedorowski doesn't go on camera because he works for the government. Fed. That's his name. Uh, I would love to. I asked him back when he started hanging out with me, but he doesn't go on camera. No, I looked and it said the prediction was the average temperature would be 69.8 and a little rainy. If it's going to be 88, Danielle will have to wheel me around in a wheelbarrow and put ice on me. Not many castles are that new. Castles is a little older. Oh yeah, they have some great castles, especially if you're in the southern part of Germany, because they had a lot of wars with France. MG, I went to bed. I overslept for this stream. I don't. Sorry. Did I do something wrong again? Why is the super chat flower power mock hour stuck on you? What? I, I oh, sorry. Oh, that's not a high note to end it on. I'm sorry, MG. Oh. Augsburg. Thank you, Mim, for being a member for 3 months. Best Valentine's Day ever. Well, it's my first, so it's my best as well. When you go to Tennessee, you're far north of Nashville. My son is an hour southwest. I'm not going to Nashville. I'm going to Knoxville. I think that's on the opposite side of the state, if I'm right. But yeah, I'm looking forward to experiencing the Americas again. I haven't been to the U.S. since uh, 2000 and When was I there? 2009, 2019, I believe I was in the US the last time. So yeah, 80s and 90s in Massachusetts, July and August, but any given day it can be 60 and drizzle or 74 and dry and 90s and humid. It's the same in Denmark. It changes all the time. I am going to bed. But MG just came in and put the room down. But thank you all for spending your first Valentine's Day with me, and you are all my little special Valentines. So I painted you a little picture, and MG, I hope yeah, it's not gonna get better right now, but hopefully your kid will get through it. That's yeah, that's a tough time. Yeah. I don't know, it's some troll who pops in. Your middle child and her boyfriend just moved to Knoxville. He works for Smith Wesson Firearms, and the company is leaving Massachusetts and oh, cool. I want to go shooting when I get to the US. I haven't tried it in such a long time. Thank you, Daniel. It's my little love. Thank you all for showing up, and I'm gonna send you somewhere out in the ether, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be at the massage parlor in 5 hours and stream in. I'm streaming in 10 hours. See you all for more boring expert testimony tomorrow. Way to oversell it. And MG, feel sorry for your brother, but yeah, that's the worst part of life. It ends sometimes, and it's hard when kids have to learn about pets and immortality. But that's the way it goes, sadly. No food pics tonight. You have to go to my only feed. But Massachusetts smokes Middle Western out here. Ridiculous. I'm happy you had fun. I tried to do it. Feliz Dia del Amor y Amistad. Happy day of love and friendships. And Karen Reed Court. It'll probably just be a hearing on the continuation. I don't think there won't be much fireworks in it as I read the difference. I know Grant believes that tomorrow is finally the day when everyone's going to get sued, but I believe it will just be a continuation hearing. So I don't think there's much firework in it, but I'll keep an eye on it, and if it's fireworks, we'll switch to it. Yeah, but still, give her an extra little hug and tell her Uncle Baker says hi. And the rest of you, hasta la vista, as the Germans say.
John, I apologize.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor. 100. Because it is 100% correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
Do you see the lawyer's face? Okay, we have to go back and they.
Widower case.
Did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
Wait a minute, I need this story time.
Everybody has.
Everybody has.
Everyone has slept with his mother.
If I showed you.
Oh my God.
I'm having a Jamie moment. And the way he just said it, he was just like, everyone had things on YouTube.
Mr. Randolph, do you?
I got to get some man. You don't know.
Called him chicken shit.
That's right. You was chicken shit.